Travel back in time with a trip inside the Iowa's News Now vault.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Carver Hawkeye Arena, the home of Iowa basketball.
Father Bob Holzhammer jokes that this is his Saturday congregation. Father Bob, as he is affectionately called, is a retired Episcopal priest in Iowa City and the voice of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
I hear some of the coaches, using theological terms in a little different context than we normally use them. But
we call charge to number 54.
Father Bob has been the man behind the mic for 17 years, but he says his love affair with the Hawks began more than 50 years ago. As a student at the University of Iowa, he says he studied business and religiously attended Hawk football and basketball games. Now he says there still isn't much that will keep him away from the Hawks' home games. Kiddingly, he says that parishioners at his church, Trinity Episcopal, don't even dare try.
No one in Trinity would ever get married or die when the Hawkeyes are in town.
Holzhammer says being named an honorary letterman by the Hawkeyes in 1989 is a great honor, but even better is being considered the unofficial chaplain of the Hawkeyes.
There have been a number of occasions when student athletes have found that perhaps I can be helpful to them in some way with some personal problems that they had encountered.
His love of God and this church are among the few things that come before Father Bob's love of the Hawks. He retired as pastor of Trinity Episcopal Church in 1989 after 28 years of service. Holzhammer speaks of the church with a special fondness. He recalls being confirmed here while in college and then later ordained here in the 1940s.
I may be the only Episcopal priest anywhere that has President Hansher's signature on both my university diploma and on my ordination certificate.
But as he walks through the empty church now, it is the people he served here that he thinks about most.
I can even picture something about them and where they sat in the congregation.
Holzhammer says that while it's unusual for a pastor to remain in a community after retiring, after 28 years, Iowa City is home for him and wife Meredith.
Iowa City has so much to offer, and it's such a really a wonderful place in which to live and to work.
As a senior clergy member in the area, Holzhammer is a charter member of the Iowa City Ecumenical Consultation, which is responsible for the ecumenical towers for the elderly and the emergency housing project for the homeless. He helps the young and the old in the community, visiting with the elderly here at the Oak Knoll Retirement Home often, and serving on the executive board for Iowa City's Boy Scouts.
There's so many opportunities for volunteers, and even in retirement, goodness gracious, you ought not to sit home and wither, because there are so many things that are of interest to people, and those people who want to do something, certainly they can find it here in Iowa City.
And Holzhammer says of all his involvements in Iowa City throughout the years, not one stands above the rest.
If I've been able to help someone or to have added a little bit in a positive way to the life of our community, I think that would probably be the thing that I would cherish most.
Father Bob Holzhammer, one of Eastern Iowa's very own. Sean Boyd, Channel 2 News, Iowa City.